Hi, this is Yogesh Chabria, and I believe one of the biggest challenges people face today is they are overloaded with data, they are overloaded with statistics, they are overloaded with information, but the challenge is they are not implementing it. I speak to so many leaders, CEOs, heads of companies, heads of organizations, and this is what I tell them because they tell me, we are facing the challenges of attrition, we are facing so many challenges, we have invested in the data, we have invested in the statistics, and the challenge comes is no matter how much you invest in data and statistics, at the end of the day, it needs to be implemented because data and statistics without implementation is just a mirage. It's just a myth. And what do I mean by this? Let me share a small story with you. So once there was a scientist, a scholar, a data scientist, whatever you want to call him. He had all the knowledge in the world and he was going on a boat ride. He wanted to cross the river and it was a large river and there was a simple boatman with oars, and this data scientist was very arrogant, very egoistic. He felt he knew everything, and he sat in the boat and he looked down on the boatman. And he started asking the boatman questions. He asked the boatman, do you know the composition of water? What are the elements? What are the molecules? And the boatman was a simple man. He'd never been to school. He had never been to college. And he says, no, sir, I don't know the composition of water. And he says, oh, your life is wasted if you don't know the composition of even water. Let me ask you more questions. He says, do you know the velocity of the wind right now? And again, the boatman said, no, I don't know the velocity of the wind. And he removed a device and he says, see, this is the velocity of the wind. You don't even know the velocity of the wind. Your life is really wasted. The boatman just listened. He was used to having all sorts of people traveling on his boat. He kept asking questions. He says, do you know what the structure this boat is made of? What is the science behind the structure? What are the elements that go into making this boat? So again, the boatman said, no, sir, I don't know. Again, this scholar said, your life is wasted. You don't even know the elements. What is the friction? What is the force with which you're oaring? And he kept asking and he kept insulting. And suddenly, the waters became very choppy, a storm was coming and the scholar became afraid and the boatman looked at him and the boatman was about to jump in the water and he asked the scholar, do you know to swim? And this man said, no, I don't know to swim. And the boatman said, now your life is wasted because you don't know to swim. The boatman jumped into the water and swam away. And this story is so powerful because this is what is happening with most people in society. You look at them, they know everything. They know exercise is good. They know everything. But they are not practicing it. They are not implementing it. Until you don't do it, you will not benefit. No matter what it is. If you're the head of a company and you're just keeping seminars and talks and programs, but you're not implementing what you're learning, nothing is going to change in your company. Nothing is going to change in your life. And this is what I tell people. I'm very strict. I'm very harsh when I come to people. I said, don't waste your time. Don't come for the Happy on Our Way program if you're not going to implement it. Because if you don't implement the Happy on Our Way, it's not going to change anything for you. So you can listen to me, you can read our books, you can go through our programs. But if you're not open-minded, if you're not willing to commit to taking action and implementing, nothing is going to change for you. And this is not on me, it's on you. Because only you have the power to change your life. I'm just a catalyst. Only you have the power. Right now, you're watching this video. Whatever you need to do, whatever you know, don't keep it in your head because it's worthless if it's just in your head. Go and try it out. Go and experience it because life needs to be experienced. Today, people are not moving their body. People are just sitting, right? And if you sit, your energy goes down. Go out, move, take action, and you will realize how much power and potential you have. Take care and best of luck.